shadow sister and brother on this planet who tune in to my weekly Sunday live. In my readings, I let your shadow meet your light so you can be whole again. And let me know where you are watching. I'm here in Belgium, wishing you happy new year for 2026. And yes, I'm waiting that somebody would ask me a question, because this is my kind of like a sacred space. I open these kind of free questions, and I'm willing to use my psychic skills to answer whatever you have in your heart, that we would find healing and we would find answers. And yes, if it's needed, I'm willing to remote view for you some situation that feels like a closed box, that you need my help. But here I am. Yes. What can I tell more? Yes, I have some news. I have made a new structure for this year, and I already started posting one portal horoscope videos for the January. So this month's horoscope readings are now done, and next one, if you want to have a horoscope reading, is coming then for 2 portals. So I will have every month all star sign readings for the portals, which are 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, and so on. And then I have selected also a new book, because I like to have this pick-a-pile reading, weekly pick-a-pile reading on Sundays after this live, having like a constant storyline. And for this year, I have picked The Secret History by Donna Tartt, and this book is from 90s. It came out 1992, and I found this book 1995 when I was 17 years old. So I read it exactly Christmas holiday, 1995. And when I was thinking which book to pick, I felt there was this kind of karmic cycle of 30 years. And I felt like this is the book, because now I'm a different person reading this book and understanding this book 30 years later. But maybe somebody of you see this first time, and this is also, the first episode is called Invitation. It's also invitation for you to maybe read this book, because there is some kind of themes that I see. I always pick a book that has some kind of theme that could be beneficial to go through in the shadow work sense. And this book is having, I wrote something about it, right? So these readings using this book explore the psychology of secrets. The moment we are invited into something that feels meaningful, intelligent, or beautiful, before we know the cost. And this line feels also aligned to this book, from a new song that was coming out this autumn by Chase McDaniel, The Lost Ones. The song was Mind on Fire, but the line is, "You are only sick as your secrets." And I felt like this line and this book, there's something in our society that we are indeed sick as our secrets. And what secrets we keep, that is something that why people do wanna keep secrets, why they wanna be part of some secret societies. I know I have been also intrigued by many, but this is interesting theme for this year. You are only sick as your secrets. But now let's talk about your possible secrets. What you say here? Logan Seartried, read me. You ask, will I get peace in life? This is a big question. Okay. It's so hard to see this icon. Are you a man? I think Logan is a name for a man. I'm from Finland originally, so it's hard for me to say. Logan can be also a woman, but I think you're a man. This icon is very small. Will I get peace in life? Okay, let's see what's coming. Let's start. Logan, what is your energy? I'm tuning in. Okay, interesting. You got a Joker energy. This is the Labradorite from Romania, my extra crystal. I always feel this is the most magical of all, and you got this energy. Third eye chakra crystal, exactly. Yes, you are man with a magical energy, but you want peace in life. Let's see. You will get my own Shadow Sister deck because you get this deck. So let's see. Also, I'm going to give already for you oracle card. All these cards here are like wild cards. Depending which crystal you get advice, and you get from this sacred destiny. I think is for having this kind of question, will I get peace in life, and getting advice from the sacred destiny. I think there is some some alignment with this deck that you just got, but I'm gonna pull immediately this one card, and then we see the tarot cards. So Logan, will I get peace in life? Oh, this is jumpy crystal. I'm gonna be here. I love this color. Blue is very magical. Does it show here? Okay. Logan, about the peace. You get fulfillment. Looks promising. Looks peachy. So this is not bad. But let's see your cards. Peace in life. This is a very big question. What kind of peace you are seeking? I'm usually looking into shadows, and I feel like if you confront the shadows, I was putting here some themes, what would be actual for 2026. Like it would be good that you face your shadow, because then it cannot control you, and the power you have forgotten would be one theme, and also when you feel fearful, you should say, like in Game of Thrones, not today. I'm a Cancer. Wow. I like this is very good timing for you then to ask question for me, because it was just yesterday full moon in Cancer, and this is totally your time. Moon is ruling planet of Cancer, and it's even showing in this card. But let's see. I have to feel you. So just freely getting you cards, and then I interpret it. This one. I think there is one more. Oh no, no, just this. Okay. That first card. I'm like a phoenix. I rise from the ashes. King of Wands. Very creative director style card. Let's open all. I'm gonna interpret everything. Like it's peace in life. Looks like you got this kind of purifying fire first here. Of course, Phoenix is indeed rising from there, like from like a new beginning. But this King of Wands talk about a lot this coming year, which is ruled by fire. And I think you have this card here to show that you will have like a kind of like a reset, like you have a kind of new start. Like it feels like old is burning, and that gives you peace when you burn this kind of shit. Like fire is like, sorry for being so frank, but fire is healing energy, like water. But fire is kind of extreme, that it burns all the way, and it's really fast moving energy. So I have a severe anxiety, you know. Okay, so there is this here. Then you have from the Twin Peaks this kind of prophecy card. Is interesting because you ask future judgment. This would be like a reassessing your like a life, opening all kind of boxes. But in this case, this lock lady sits here feeling the lock. It's almost like me for you, but this is really interesting because the same phoenix is here in the ashes on the shelf. The ashes of the phoenix is here in this card here. And when I was drawing this card, I was meaning like the late husband of this person is like here. Somehow like everything is held in this space. Anyway, let's interpret. This thing to deal with this kind of fire. Then we have 7 of Wands, still want energy. Remember how far you come, courage. Holding the boundaries in your life. I would say this is immediately the center of your reading. This kind of mountain lion energy is immediately answering how you get peace. You have to have a healthy boundaries after you have like burned this energy away that doesn't serve you, or even burn the bridges maybe that people that are harmful. But then we have the last card is Yin to my Yang, you are my soulmate. Beautiful Scorpio card about looking into the kind of past, a bit nostalgic inner child healing card also, but looking at past relationship and like emotional attachments. Yin to my Yang. Is this anxiety anything related to relationships? Because there is this Yin to my Yang. This is beautiful here, a bit like a pointing towards future. The peace would be to have this balance of polar opposites. Find the Yin to your Yang. We can verify this thing. But peace, do you have peace in future? That was in life. I think setting boundaries is in the central of your reading, but you're a man and you have this King of Wands here. It's a beautiful thing to recognize that you have this kind of creative powers, that King of Wands is this creative king or like fire sign king. You are water, but like there is this ability to be passionate about something. Maybe that fire can indeed burn a lot, cause anxiety even. Okay, let's see the advice now before I take the other cards. Fulfillment. It's a very positive omen. So Logan, this is for you. Laden peach tree. The peach tree blooms early, and because of this, it is often a symbol of spring and the renewal of life. It is also the Chinese symbol of a happy marriage and of fertility. In some traditions, it stands for immortality. Ripe peaches also portend fertility, fecundity, and great fulfillment. In Korean tradition, the peach represents happiness, riches, honors, and longevity. In the Renaissance, peaches represented the heart and love and speaking the truth from one's heart. The sacred landscape wants you to know, Logan. Fulfillment is at hand. No matter what is occurring in your life, put your attention on what is splendid, pleasurable, and luscious. Find bliss in the moment. Love fully, deeply, without hesitation. Cherish your friendships. Fill your life with people, experiences, and places that give you delight. Let go of people and things that don't feel empowering and that drag your energy down. You no longer need to put the needs of others ahead of your own needs. If you had any health issues, a ripe peach represents a return to a better health. Savor your life with gusto and with grace. Experience and embrace life in all its permutations. If you want to conceive a baby or a new project or start a new relationship, this card is an excellent omen for great outcome. That indeed shows also here that there is some kind of soulmate coming up after all this kind of like a personal journey with setting boundaries and letting go of things that doesn't serve you. But this has to happen first, and then this comes like with that alignment. Let me verify something. You can take this kind of cute little cat deck. So what is that boundary setting in the center of your reading? What it's related to? Six of Swords. Okay, this is healing. This is related to healing. Like a sushi master need to almost like a cooking would be like a good thing, but this Six of Swords is always moving to calmer waters, and you were wanting to have peace. I think it's just eating healthy, being really like a self-conscious, like what kind of even food you eat, but also what kind of life you live, in the sense of like in the home. There's something, this peace is in the home here. Or that you are like a master chef, but anyway, this is a moving to calmer waters. Let's see about this soulmate. I can show you a little bit more that energy still. Okay, Queen of Swords. So this would be some air sign. If you would now seek a woman, this would be like, I'm also Gemini, but Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. So it's kind of person who moves the pain into wisdom. So if you have anxiety, this queen would like handle all these swords. Indeed, you have this kind of swords here. But this queen is like a queen on a throne. But yeah, interesting. Showing up in the soulmate connection. Okay, I will give you something still. I will give you a little bit, because this is usually, I use it for the masculine, show your energy. So I will show this energy with this still. Okay, Eight of Pentacle. This is very much working energy. Dedicated effort. If you're seeking peace, you're kind of asked to just do work well. Maybe even this is kind of medicine, that you are like focusing on some project. But it's beautiful that is even this kind of picture show a loving relationship here. Give this as advice though. Dedicated effort. Maybe it is really like a hands and heart, like hand and heart is connected. And if you do something with your hand, you're not always in your mind. It's a good thing with this, that anxiety. So this is for you. Work, perseverance, skill, understanding. Creating and maintaining satisfying relationships takes effort and diligence. You show that you have what it takes and that you are dedicated. Through your life's experiences, you learn some valuable interpersonal skills. Use these tools to continue to nurture your relationships with family, friends, and your partner. It's if you have a partner or not, but like use these skills you already have. It's easy to lose focus, especially when situations become difficult. However, you have the integrity and discipline to continue to work at improving your relationships with others. Your efforts will be rewarded. This is a good time to learn more about the people you're currently in a relationship with. The more you understand a person's beliefs, the easier it is to comprehend the motives behind his or her actions. This greater understanding will go far in fostering better communication. Learning new communication skills would also be useful at this time. You have what it takes to sustain positive, loving, supportive relationships. Keep up the good work. So this is nice, like a advice, like you can make the happiness happen. Understanding deeper. Indeed, understanding a person is like a part of intimacy. And I see here Queen of Swords. This queen would be into communication, like mastering the source or being like interest of talking, it will be healthy for you indeed to speak out whatever you have in your mind and not hold it in there alone. This would be what I see your soulmate, not knowing anything what you're busy there, but not bad cards. Just the central part of your reading is to set boundaries and remember how far you come. Have courage to seek that peace, and then dedicated effort to kind of like cultivate meaningful relationships. Okay, I hope this answers your question. Do you have anything else to say? And anything else? But third eye chakra is always, of course, understanding the intuitive wisdom from your heart, not just the mental, logical side. You want to know, will I get married this year? This, I have here, yin to my yang, you're my soulmate, you have the fulfillment here. It looks very good. Cups, is it, I think it's more like a monthly energy. You have, let's see. You don't have pentacles on the table. That would be like a year. No, this is this eight is pentacle, yes. So this can be a very long-lasting commitment. Of course, this is related much to the relationship too. So there is this solid thing here. Maybe you have somebody. Okay, let me show the person. This is already showing here. Ideal partner for you. Queen on a throne. But another one I'm gonna show from this. Let me show. The one for you. The one for you, Logan, is this. Ooh, the shapeshifter fight. Oh, somebody with long nails. So looks a little bit witchy. But who knows, maybe you know this. This can be a very strong person. I would say it is coming aligned with this kind of Queen of Swords. Somebody very good at maybe sharp words, but would you marry this person? It's anyway very strong person, I would say. When I have got this for the female I've been reading, they are definitely go-getters and they are definitely strong persons. So that would be your wife, somebody very strong. I'm gonna read this. Do I have that book here? Let me see. Fearless, fight like a girl. Let me see, what is this? Maybe it's not always easy when you are with this kind of shapeshifter. So this would be your pride. You must be willing in any given moment to change the form of your thoughts. This is for that woman. Recognizing outdated beliefs and ill-fitted patterns of behavior are your first step in shape-shifting into new reality. Very aligned with this Queen of Swords. This is totally that kind of air sign ability to rise a storm, to change the things. A willingness to see your inherent golden word and let go of what no longer serves you is your first step in the defense against the darkness of doubt. Let die what needs to die. The Morrigan goddess of battle, death and companion to ravens is your ally now. You are on a journey to become the next biggest version of the highest vision of yourself. Cling only to what you find true and beautiful for you and dismiss whatever insults your own soul. You can shift the shape of your life when you become ruthless about what you deserve and treat yourself accordingly. Here I have to say, like when I pull these cards, they're kind of showing every one of us, we have like a masculine and feminine side. This might be the hidden feminine side in you that you should remember. And if you balance these things, you are like having this also, like when you have the inside, you see it outside. Like you're getting anxiety seeing this pride. Is she dangerous? I would say no. I would say it's very assertive. Having like a dark powers, like if you're tuning now to my Shadow Sister channel, this would be totally that woman for you. Like me, I'm Gemini, air sign, and I'm claiming to be Shadow Sister. So somebody who is okay with a shadow, let's say. and shadow can be assertive about these dark powers, like you know what you want. And yes, somehow there is this connection with you. She's coming to get you. Anyway, this would be your pride, but like, of course, don't be afraid. You should be handling this like a masculine way. Maybe the couple dynamic is showing here. You and this person on a sushi date. Okay, but this is now okay, one step further. Nobody else is asking me question. I'm gonna give you, this was a long reading. I'm gonna give you from the love box a little bit more tender stuff. So current feelings of your person. So if this person you know or not, this is what they would say to you. The love of your life, the one you would marry, they would say this to you. Logan. Here we have White Rabbit. See? Self-Control by Laura Branigan. This is a song. Oh, the night is my world. City light, painted girls. In the day, nothing matters. It's the night time that flatters. In the night, no control. Through the wall, something breaking, wearing white as you're walking down the street of my soul. Another night, another day goes by. Okay, some nighttime passion. Okay, twin flame connection pushes to face their shadows, heal old wounds, expand consciousness in ways they may never have imagined it. The age gap amplifies this process. So there could be an age gap in this relationship, and in twin flame connection, indeed, you are asked to face your shadows. So it is healthy. But it might feel indeed dangerous to be with somebody like that, but it will be good for you. And then we have here, the strongest weapon in the world is truth, because truth is indestructible, very much again like a Queen of Swords style, or King of Swords. So very heavy air sign vibes here. Somebody air sign I would see for you. Even your water sign, there would be like a good connection with some air sign. So I leave it to this. I wonder if somebody else is wanting to ask, or if you already locate who this person will be. But that, the spirit and me, I'm seeing for you. Like a water sign and air sign together. You're making just sushi. Okay. Yes, and I'm definitely not dangerous. Because am I dangerous? I don't think so. I'm very sweet. Just, I'm very logical, and I think any Gemini would be that. So you have to be also, let's say, willing to talk about stuff with the logic, not just with emotions. Logic is beautiful, and wisdom is beautiful for air signs. Okay, you're welcome. So is there anybody else? I already was keeping this reading for 28 minutes. Yeah. I can take somebody else, but I don't think I'm so known that people will always notice these readings. It's just a nice thing to make a little publicity that 7 o'clock now is coming my pick-up reading. The theme is now The Secret History. This is a book from 90s. And this was my favorite book. I read it 30 years ago, and now I'm reading it again. And today's episode, we have a first little intro about this book. And I'm using this book. If you have not seen my readings before, there is this thing that I have been reading, the Divine Comedy, Inferno, Purgatory, Paradiso. I've read The Lady Shadow's Lover, part of my readings. What else? The Grimm's Fairy Tales. So these are giving like a structure to my pick-up reading that we go weekly forward. But if nobody's asking a question, I thank you for Logan being brave Cancer with this influence of full moon in Cancer. This is really powerful times. Maybe to just remind you, if you don't even realize, we're saying that you had anxiety and everything. You don't even realize what a powerful times we are having. Where did I write? Did I have this paper with me here? I had here, okay, maybe I didn't took that in my room. So I was just doing this full moon in Cancer readings with one portal readings, and you can always look those kind of readings, but they include also 2026 prediction, like a preview for whole year. So maybe, Logan, you find some value in those, in that Cancer reading that I made now for one portal. That is also, and then of course 7 o'clock comes my pickable reading for tonight, and it is in two parts, because in the middle of the reading, in the last pile, I saw the sky was so beautifully blue that I want to show it, and then of course when you move the camera, the recording cut, and then when I later tried to edit together, the audio would never sync, so I had to publish it in 2 separate videos. But yeah, there is 2 videos now, but soon it's available, and I think I will now stop this reading. I'm happy I was able to answer you, Logan, and happy New Year still for everybody listening. Bye.